Hi there, welcome to another exciting episode of Planetic. Today, we're taking a trip back in time to explore the captivating history of the Olympic Games. Now, when you think of the Olympics, what comes to mind? Maybe it's the thrill of watching athletes from around the world compete at the highest level. Or perhaps it's the sense of unity and camaraderie that brings nations together. But did you know that the roots of this incredible event stretch back over 2,000 years? Let's embark on a journey through the ages and uncover the remarkable evolution of the Olympic Games. The ancient origins. The first recorded evidence of the Olympic Games dates all the way back to 776 BC in ancient Greece. These early competitions were held every 4 years in honor of the god Zeus, and they quickly became a cornerstone of Greek culture. It was a time when warring states would actually call a truce just so they could come together and celebrate the spirit of sport. But the Olympics weren't just about athletic prowess. They were also a showcase for the arts. Alongside the sporting events, the Greeks organized music, singing, poetry, and theater performances. It's amazing to think that even back then, they recognized the powerful connection between sport and culture. The revival of the modern Olympics. Fast forward to the end of the 19th century. The Olympic Games had been lost to history for centuries, but one man had a vision to bring them back. His name was Baron Pierre de Coubertin, and he was determined to revive this ancient tradition. In 1894, Coubertin organized the first Olympic Congress in Paris. Imagine the scene, 2,000 people packed into the Grand Amphitheater at the Sorbonne University, including delegates from countries like the United States, Russia, and Great Britain. It was a pivotal moment that marked the rebirth of the Olympic Games and the creation of the International Olympic Committee. Breaking barriers and pushing for equality. The modern Olympics didn't just pick up where the ancient Greeks left off. They evolved and adapted to the changing times. Take the inclusion of women, for example. It wasn't until the 1900 Paris Games that women were finally allowed to compete. And even then, they only made up 22 out of the 997 athletes. Over the years, the Olympics have continued to break down barriers and push for greater equality. In 2012, the London Games made history by featuring women's boxing for the first time, marking the first Olympics where women competed in every sport on the program. And at the most recent Tokyo Games, nearly half of all athletes were women. Talk about progress. Innovation and cultural exchange. The evolution of the Olympics goes beyond just gender equality. The Games have also become a platform for innovation and cultural exchange. In 1924, the Paris Olympics introduced the concept of the Olympic Village, providing a space for athletes from different nations to live and interact with one another. And in 1936, the Berlin Games were the first to be broadcast live on television, bringing the spectacle into homes around the world. The Olympics have also served as a stage for groundbreaking performances and historic moments. Who could forget Jesse Owens' triumphant victories in the face of adversity at the 1936 Berlin Games? Or the incredible display of sportsmanship between Jesse Owens and Luz Long, despite the political tensions of the time? Challenges and controversies. Of course, the Olympics haven't been without their challenges and controversies. From political boycotts to doping scandals, the Games have weathered their fair share of storms. The 1980 Moscow Games, for instance, were boycotted by many Western nations in protest of the Soviet Union's invasion of Afghanistan. And more recently, the issue of performance-enhancing drugs has cast a shadow over the integrity of the competition. But through it all, the Olympic spirit has endured. The Games have shown a remarkable ability to adapt and overcome, always striving to uphold the values of fair play, respect, and international cooperation. The enduring legacy. So, what is it about the Olympics that captures our hearts and imaginations? Perhaps it's the way they bring people together, transcending borders and differences. Or maybe it's the incredible feats of human achievement we witness on the world stage. Whatever the reason, there's no denying that the Olympics have left an indelible mark on our history and our culture. As we look ahead to future games, it's clear that the Olympics will continue to evolve and adapt. New sports will be added, new records will be broken, and new heroes will emerge. But one thing remains constant: the power of sport to inspire, unite, and transform. The Olympic Games have come a long way since their ancient beginnings in Greece. They've weathered wars, political upheaval, and social change, always emerging stronger and more resilient. And as we celebrate the past and look forward to the future, we can take pride in being part of this incredible legacy. Thanks for joining us on this journey through time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content.